Hey, beautiful Virgos. It's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here with your monthly general tarot scope. This video will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First things first, I just want to say thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. Thank you for your patience as I still try to settle into a new place and get my energy and everything in here right, the ambiance, whatever you want to call it, get it right. I will be accepting personal readings again the weekend of the 23rd. Thank you for those who have been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my IG channel. My name there is Jim GM the Butterfly _tarot. Excuse me, y'all. I think I have to sneeze. Yeah, please continue to stay tuned to the channel. I will have some giveaways, some sales coming up. I will have some new decks, some new spreads. So a lot of things have been underway underway for you guys. So I don't want you guys thinking this girl just right here slacking off or whatever. No, I got a lot of stuff going on. So just be aware. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, y'all. Be aware that some changes are coming ahead for Mama Jim. All right. Went ahead and have two decks that we're going to Oracle card decks. I guess you want to call them. I don't know if they're Oracle card decks or just decks. Money and the travel. Maybe y'all going somewhere. I don't know what the hell travel came for. Money and the Law of Attraction cards, and I have the Wisdom for Healing cards. Use favorite Gilded Tarot. One card for general, one card for advice, love, career, finance, health. And you guys had a pop out. Ooh, which is the Knight of Swords. I feel like with the Knight of Swords, I feel like you are definitely on the grind this month. I feel like, you are definitely, no one can get over on you this month. Okay? You are sharp. Okay? And you're going to be letting these people know if anybody ever tries to get over on you this month, attempts at all, because they're not going to be successful, you're going to be shutting them down at the door. All right? For your general energy, you have the Ten of Cups. General energy of the Cups. I feel like that's still a good card, guys. I feel like this is you loving where you are at this time, showing deep appreciation. I feel like for some of you, it feels very. The energy feels. It feels like it could be a Nine of Cups, but it's not really a Nine of Cups type of feel. Like you may have little small setbacks this month, but I don't really feel anything too traumatic. Okay, all in all, the general energy, I feel like you're just gonna be coasting. It's still good. All is still good. Career is concerned. Some of you may be going with the Eight of Pentacles. You may be going through some type of training. Some of you have started a new job and you're still within that training period, that day period or whatever. Some of you will be taking some certification classes. Some of you are actually you've gotten to the point where you feel like you have mastered or damn near close to mastering your job. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's almost like you invented some type of new process at your job. Okay. That they're going to be implementing based off of whatever you discovered something, or like you made a process better. You made I'm just say process. You made a process better, or a flow chart, something with a flow. Like you found if there was an opportunity for improvement, you found it, you made it better, and now because of based off your findings, they're implementing these things on behalf of you. Okay, so kudos to you. That's always good to work smart, not hard. Okay. Again, like I said, some of you are actually doing some type of traveling. Not traveling. No, not traveling. Sorry. Maybe you guys are traveling. This is the second time I said traveling. You might just be traveling. Where y'all going? Y'all need to put in the comments where you're going. I want to know. I feel like you're just so focused right now within your work. Definitely working long hours. Definitely putting in that midnight oil. Some of you, this may not even be on your main job. This may be something, a side gig or whatever. Maybe it's your passion. You're putting in these hours at night when you get home, whatever. However it is, I feel like somebody's on this, like maybe you're in the studio or maybe you're up drawing. So I see this desk. You're sitting at, I feel like for some of you, you're actually sitting at a desk or you're sitting in a chair and you're moving, you're using your hands. Some of you can actually be using music, something artistic is what I feel, okay? And you feel like you're on the brink of getting it right. Like you've been doing it back and forth, like a lot of trial and error, but you don't mind. I feel like there's no negativity here. You realize he seems very serious and dedicated in his studies and what he's doing because he values it. Look how big this pinnacle is. Granted, all of them are all the same size, but when he holds it up to him, you can see how this is something very important to you. Okay, so this is not your main job. This is something, some type of second job, or I feel like it's more of a hobby, something that you do in your own private time. That you've really been working on this thing. Maybe even outside working on your car. Like maybe you have an old school car or something that you've been working on. You've been trying to get it ready for a car show or something like that. Like you've been really, really working on it. Okay. Um, for finances, you have the death card in reverse. I feel like for again, you definitely are putting an end to some type of a financial type of setback, how you spend, I feel like for some of you, how you look at money. Now, one thing I will say is that you may meet some type of financial setback. Maybe you met a financial setback, not within this month, but within, the last, I'm hearing 3 to 6 months. Maybe you had something that financially set you back. And that's the reason why you're working so many hours at work. So you try to catch yourself back. So catch your money back up. But with the death card in reverse, you definitely want to be careful about not getting yourself back in that slump again. Okay. When it comes to love, you have the Five of Swords reversed. So again, I feel like this is a pretty good card. Going back to the Ten of Cups, like I said earlier, you may have little lumps and bumps, small ones along the way. But overall, everything is good. So in a relationship, I feel like you and your mate, you have a little um, small little tiffs during the month, but I don't feel like it's anything, it's just regular couple stuff. It's nothing that you should be worried about. I don't feel like you are worried about it. It's just little, I feel like little idiosyncrasies are getting on each other's nerves or whatever. But all in all, love is good. When it comes to single Virgos, um, it's like singles and in attached married Virgos all the same. It's like you're letting you're letting bygones be bygones. You're letting people, you're not sweating the small stuff when it comes to love. If this card was upright, I feel like you guys would be having like arguments back and forth. You know what? Somebody want to start tripping, you just like, yeah, all right, you know what, fuck you. You don't want to do it? Okay, fine. It's not even that big of a deal, okay? And even if it is, I don't really see you having that much of an issue with it. You're just like, you know what, in the grand scheme of things, if that's what you want to do, if that's what he wants, if that's what she wants, I digress. Have fun. Go do what the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it is, okay? I don't see you guys. It could have been something where you used to argue about it all before. You're not really doing that anymore because you find that it wastes too much time. It takes up too much energy in your life. So what's the purpose of doing it anyway? Okay? Live and let live. When it comes to health, definitely you have the Ace of Swords reverse. Definitely go get checked. Go to the doctor. You be in denial about something. If I keep hearing, if you keep having heartburn, some type of ache that you have. For some of you, you actually may. I'm hearing migraine headaches. You get that stab, that throbbing pain in your head or whatever. I feel like you're in denial about something. Maybe for some of you, ooh, erectile dysfunction. That's uncomfortable for me to hear. But yeah, and I don't mean to that just I've never heard that before in my head, but hey, you may be having that issue. We all family. I'm just here to tell you, I'm just a messenger. Please, it just caught me off guard. You may have a little issue with erectile dysfunction. Go to the doctor. Okay? Go to the doctor. That's all I can say. Change up what you eat. Maybe you're in denial about your eating habits. Maybe you're in denial about your physical health. But I feel like it's time, something health wise, it's time for it to be addressed. Okay. Um, I, I'm getting some explicit messages for you guys, Virgos. Like, I'm also hearing that's what maybe that's where this cups is coming in. This five of swords when it comes to relationships. Like if this doesn't work, you have other options. You feel me? Same thing goes for women. You know, if you have some issues, some feminine issues, but your baby still want to get down and something want to be intimate, there are other options that you can do. That doesn't include other people, but I'm just saying you got to get creative. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Leave that right where it is. All right. Advice: Two of Pentacles. Always remember to choose to be happy. You don't have to worry about, I feel like it's telling you to definitely go with the flow. It's telling you that, if you're feeling like you have to make a choice about something, you don't have to make a choice right now. Just allow yourself to be in this good space where you are. All right. As far as, let's look at for your money and law of attraction cards. Looking at the money card, I feel like some of y'all are actually deciding, like, if you had, let me, before I go to money, there be some type of utility or want that you have in your house that it's not a, it's a privilege, it's not a necessity. You may actually be considering giving that up, i.e. cable. You know what I'm saying? You may decide, you know what, we really don't, we're not home enough. Or maybe you're deciding to decrease on the amount of data that you have on your family plan or your single, or your individual plan. You be toiling with the idea because you really don't, you like the convenience of it. But I feel like with the death card in reverse, it's telling you that it's kind of hard for you to give up, but I do feel like you're going to give it up because ultimately you know that it is a hindrance for you if you're trying to make ample changes in your financial life. All right, so let's go and look and see what's coming in from Virgos for money and law of attraction. Card at the bottom. I think it's somebody. Yeah. I can see our world through the eyes of Source. By choosing better feeling thoughts and by speaking more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will gently tune yourself to the vibrational frequency of your broader perspective. To see your world through the eyes of Source is truly the most spectacular view of life. For from that vibrational vantage point, you are in alignment with, and therefore, in the process of attracting only what you would consider to be the very best of your world. So when you're toiling with this decision, because I feel like you may be toiling with something this month, as far as something that you need to get rid of, but it's simply out of convenience. It's not something that you necessarily have to have. Make a commitment. You know what? I'm gonna give up cable, or I'm gonna give up eating out 2 times a week. For 6 months, a year, whatever it is. Because you are aligning yourself with a vision of what you can have if you do these things. Okay, that seems to be a going thing for the for Leo and Cancer too. Keep looking forward to the goal. Don't get caught up in what's going on right now, because this too shall pass. Okay, where you are right now. That's what this Knight of Swords is telling you. Keep yourself moving forward. Be ready to make some drastic changes. Now, when it comes to your Wisdom for Healing cards, the first one is relinquish control, death in reverse. You're still trying to control and feeling like you can still maneuver and get to where you're going with your current situation, and the death in reverse is saying no. So relinquish control. Relinquish control, excuse me. And it says for your today's lesson, identify one person you feel the need to control and think about why that power is so essential to you. What do you fear if your hold is released? Your goal: to recognize how much stress is generated in your body through the need to control someone else. Now, this card is talking about someone else. It could be someone else in here that you're trying to control their spending. If this is a relation, maybe this is what this is talking about with the Five of Swords. Maybe your mate wants to buy something or make some type of purchase that you don't necessarily agree with. Or maybe that's what they're trying to do, and you're just like, you know what, whatever. In the grand scheme of things, it's not worth the for it to change the energy of our relationship. I feel like if it's not necessarily a person, I feel like it's just you. Like, what are you trying to necessarily control when it comes to? Are you trying to control how your happiness is? Are you trying to control how much money you bring in? Are you trying to control how much money goes out? Are you trying to control, what you do to your body? And what I feel is for some of this, like even with this right here, with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you keep feeling like you have to make a choice. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not have to make a choice right now. Nobody's saying that you have to make a choice right now. I feel like for you that it is good for you to be able to let some things go and allow yourself to be guided with not what you think, how you think things should be, but how things are at the moment. Let that be your guiding light. Okay, I was trying to get thoughts together, y'all. Let that be your guiding light. Let's look at this card here. Note that special person. On this day, take notice of someone whom you've previously ignored. That person is your teacher, your special angel, or he or she will do and say, oh, I'm sorry, and he or she will do or say something you've been waiting for, just because you're recognizing the beauty of his or her spirit. Your goal is to see that everyone is capable of helping you heal and vice versa. Again, when it comes to, I'm still drawn to this Five of Swords reverse within this relationship. Know that you yourself, you are your own mirror. You can look at your own reflection. You are your own reflection, and know that your spouse or your mate is a reflection of you. Okay? If you have been working so hard, you've been diligently trying to put in this extra time, remember that person who is at home, taking care, bringing up the rear, taking care of everything that needs to go home, needs to go efficiently within the home. Remember that person because they're making sacrifices just as you are. Okay, understand that you are not where you feel like you need to be, but you're at the spot where you should be right now. If that make, I feel like I said that right, y'all. I'm getting all over the place. Um, be okay with stopping and taking a break. Be okay with, and you are the special person yourself. This doesn't like I said, you are your own reflection. Don't think that, this means also that you need to be paying attention to someone else. Because in the health section, it says that you are denying something about yourself that needs attention. So you really need to be taking time to pay attention to yourself as well this month. Go get your health checkups. Go, if you know there's something that you've been doing that is not beneficial to keeping your frequency at a higher level, then you need to start doing that. You know what I'm saying? You be in denial. You go get that headache checked out because I feel like it's strongly, and I keep hearing heartburn. Indigestion. You keep brushing it off like, it's just a little bit of heartburn. I feel like for some of you, it's not. Okay. You really need to go get it checked out and make sure everything is on the up and up. All right. So sorry. Enjoy yourself, guys, this month. And take care. Hit me up. Did y'all hear that? These fireworks are like crazy. Enjoy yourself for the month of July, and I love you, and I will see you again. All right, bye.